Hey everybody, how's it going? Today I'm going to bring you a video discussing and demonstrating the Tinyman decentralized exchange automatic market maker platform that is coming to the Algorand ecosystem. So, you're asking yourself, what the hell is that? Alright, first off, decentralized exchange, it just means it's an exchange that's decentralized, right? It's not ran by Coinbase, it's not ran by Binance, it's ran by us. And it's an automatic market maker. And an automatic market maker, it's a fully automated program that allows users to create and manage liquidity independent of human bias and control. Again, there's no Coinbase, there's no Binance, it's just us and math. It's a wonderful thing. Alright, so I'll do a quick demonstration of just like the basics of it, and then we'll do a demonstration, kind of pop open the hood and get a little bit closer look at how the actual mechanics work and everything. But so, it's like an exchange, right? You exchange one thing for another, and then you can provide liquidity in pools, and you get paid fees, any trades that happen, yada yada yada. Sometimes these type of things are just easier to show than explain, so let's go ahead and show it. Alright, what I'm going to do is I have 858 Algorand. I want to take 600 of these Algorand and basically apply them towards the Algorand / tiny USDC pool. Right, so it's an Algorand versus a stablecoin pool, and yeah, we're gonna do that. But as you can see here, I have 48 grand in Algorand, but only $236 in tiny USDC. So I need to get some more USDC if I want to make this pool. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my 600 Algorand, right, and half of that is 300. So I'm going to take 300 of the Algorand and convert them over into tiny USDC. And as you can see, the 300 Algorand will give me $16,521, right? And then I will still have, 558 left over. All right, so let's do this swap. So you see I put in 300 Algorand, I'm getting back 16,000. The price is 55 USDC per Algorand. You can flip it here and see as you get 0.018 Algo per dollar. It's got a slippage of 0.5%, which basically means as long as the price doesn't change more than 0.5%, the transaction will go through. If the price were to change more than that, it would reject the transaction. The swap fee is 0.9 Algo. Just remember that 0.9 Algo is based on this $55 per Algo. So that's, it's about a $50 fee on a $16,000 transaction. All right, let's go ahead and swap. Boom, boom. This is the minimum received, slippage, blah, blah, blah. Confirm swap. The My Algo wallet. Continue. Go ahead and put in the password. All right, here we go. 4.5 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Look at the guy go. Oh, there's a cow. 4.5 seconds. And the transaction is done. Now, there was a little bit of price difference, so that's what this is coming from. I need to redeem this little bit here. I'm just going to click redeem. Click continue. Put her in again. Alright, and look at, this guy's dancing now because I made a transaction. Oh, confetti! Go Tinyman. One thing to note about Tinyman is the guys who made this. I had heard that they made the interface for the official Algorand wallet, which is awesome. Apparently, they also made the interface for the Robinhood app. So, yeah, that's why the interface on this is going to be so awesome. Alright, success. Go back to swap. So, we click here. See, I converted, I had 858 Algorand before, now I'm down to 558 because I converted them into $16,000. Alright, so now that I did that and I have that, I'm going to go into pool. I'm going to add liquidity. Now you can either just add it and you can put it in here, or you can click here and you can scroll down the list of pools and choose what you want. This stuff, all will get added in as you're going. Remember, this is on the testnet, so not all features are in, but it's a lot of them are in it. It works really, really smooth. Okay, so we're looking for Algo, Tiny USDC. I know from future reference, it's a ways down here. You can see here that the higher the numbers are, kind of the better. That means higher liquidity, and we want one with high liquidity because it'll just make everything work more smoothly. All of these. All right, here we go. Tiny USD, Algo. You see 134,000 in liquidity. Go ahead and click on that. We are going to add, and we are going to put in 300 Algorand, and that is going to be $16,000 worth of dollars. All right. Current share of the pool is 0. After I put this in, I will have 1.46% share of the pool, which will then entitle me to 1.46% of all fees that are paid to the service. Oh, hold on, let me go back here. There is a deposit fee. You'll see we're not going to have exactly 300 Algorand when we get done here, and that's just because Tinyman needs to get some money, because Tinyman takes nothing out of the actual trade fees. You know, this little bit right here is the only money that Tinyman makes. So, all right, we had a little bit of slippage again here, so we're going to redeem this one more time. All right, let this one go through again. 4.5 seconds every time, baby. Algorand is so amazing. All right, success. So now we can go into the pool. We can click manage, and we can see what we have here. And see, there was a, that 0.51 Algo got taken out as the kind of the deposit fee, and it's listed. I think it's 0.02% or 0.05% exactly, but it's nothing that you won't earn back fairly quickly. We can click here. Now see, my Algorand is gone there, and my Tiny USD is gone out of here, but I now have these new tokens, these Tiny USD / Algo pool tokens, and you can see I have $32,000 worth of them. So, basically my 16 grand worth of Algo and 16 grand worth of Tiny USDC, I gave that to the pool. The pool is now holding that, and they gave me these tokens back as collateral. One quick thing I want to mention about these collateral tokens before we move on, because that's the basic usage of this. You can swap tokens, and then you can also provide liquidity for the different swap pools. And when you provide liquidity, like this guy, he owns 1.46% of the pool. He will earn 1.46% of all fees, right? But you may earn some more on that we may earn more than that, because if you look at this right here, hey friends, this tweet that Tinyman put out, Tinyman is working closely with the Algorand Foundation to bring you an amazing rewards program. Amazing rewards program. That's talking about that Viridis program that is putting 100 million Algorand towards liquidity incentive programs. It's kind of funny. Everybody else who's talking about that article is focusing on the $5 million bridge and $5 million price oracle. Okay, that's peanuts compared to the $100 million that they're going to be putting forth to us, basically. Because that, to me, what it means is the rewards program. What the rewards program is, it'll be just like Pancake Swap, I'm guessing. You take your tokens, like those $32,000 in Algo Tiny USD pool tokens that I just had. I could then take those, and you basically stake them or farm them, and see, just for holding those, I would get paid 37% interest in probably Algorand, because it's coming out of the 100 million Algorand liquidity mining incentive program. Or I would get 30% if I'm holding this token, or 150% APR if I'm holding this token. You can see these are all the different liquidity pairs on Pancake Swap, and for some of them, a lot of them, you're getting a bonus APR simply for holding that, because they're trying to encourage people to participate That's what these incentives, these mining liquidity incentives that the Veritas program is talking about, they're for us. Don't worry about the $5 million for the bridge or the $5 million for the Oracle. Worry about the what is it, $215 million that is going to be for this kind of stuff. I don't understand why no one else is covering that part of it, but maybe they just don't understand. Anyways, all right, enough of that. So let's get back to the inner workings. All right. So now I am a pool holder or a liquidity manager, whatever you want to call it. I am participating in the pools. As you can see, I have $16,000 in Tiny USDC and $16,000 in Algo. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. And here you go. I've got a second client here. See, this is a different person. He's got a wallet that starts with R. This one's got a wallet that starts with F plus night and day. This guy also is loaded. 1400 testnet Algo. Yeah, that's right. All right. So let's do a really big trade on this one with between Algorand and Tiny USDC, so we can watch how it affects this guy over here. All right. So I've got $80,000 worth of Algorand. Let's go ahead and convert 80,000 of that Algorand into $50,000 worth of dollars. All right. Let's go back though. Let me show you something else. All right, let's look at the price. So what I'm doing is I'm going to be injecting a ton of Algorand into this pool here. I'm going to be putting like 1,000 Algorand or something in. And the first Algorand that I sell, I'll get a really good price for. See, for the first 5, I'm getting a price of $54, 39 cents, 21. Now see, if I go up to 50, the price gets a little bit worse. I'm getting less money for each Algorand because I'm pulling more out of the thing. See, it went from 54.38.39 to 54.38. Now if we go up to 500, now it went up to 54.36. Now let's say we want to do $5,000 worth. Now I'm getting paid 54.14. Now let's even go higher to 50,000. There, now I'm only getting $51 per Algo. And you see, as you keep going higher, that price will keep going down, and that's kind of how these work. You can never completely drain the liquidity out of the pool because the price will keep going up to infinity. I can't just add another 0 here because there's not that much liquidity in. But here, let's see. I think there's 122,000. So see, as we go up here, 122 is 54, 1,220 is 54, 12,000 is 53, 122,000, then it gets down to 48. Output exceeds. All right. Anyways, let's go back to this. So 5 is 54, 50 is 54, 500 is 54, 5,000 is 54, then you get up to 50,000, it's 51. And there's so much liquidity that it's not having too much of an effect on the price, but as pools have less liquidity, taking it out will have more an effect on the price. All right, so let's do this thing. We're taking 962 Algorand, and we're exchanging those in for $50,000, and we're doing it out of this pool that this person is participating in. So this number is going to go up, and this number is going to go down, right? Because a whole bunch of Algorand are coming in, and a whole bunch of money is going out. All right, let's do the swap. You just hit swap. We're going to hit confirm swap. Shit, let me go back here quick. Swap, fee. Now see the swap fee, 50 grand. We're doing almost 3 Algorand and 3 Algorand. So that's a $150 fee on a $50,000 trade. This person here is going to get 1.46% of this 2.87802 Algo. So let's also take a note here, 299.49. This is where you're going to see the fees pop up. All right, so make note of this number here. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Slippage 0.5. Let's swap. Confirm swap. All right, continue. Yes, we will sign. Algo man getting dirty over here. Oh, snowboarding. Cows, snowboarding. Not really 100% sure what's going on there. And there we go. Woo! You made the transaction. A little bit of redeemage we need to do here. We're just going to do that real quick. We'll do that, and we'll give this a chance to kind of refresh. But remember, we just took 962 Algo out and put, or rather, we put 962 Algo in and took $50,000 out. All right. So here we're gonna refresh this, manage, boom. See, we went up to 313 Algo and went down to 15,000. Now see these, you can see these prices here are a little bit different. These will equalize, and this will be happening. This will happen much more quickly on the mainnet. There's just so few transactions that are happening on the testnet, so few transactions that are happening on Tinyman right now, that all of this kind of stuff takes just a little bit longer to kind of equalize. But it will eventually. And see, this actually didn't update yet here. It still hasn't quite updated here. Give it. It's just like I said. It just takes a moment here. Let's give one more tour around the block. Come on, Betsy. I know you wanna equalize. It's working more quickly last night. All right, we'll come back to it in a second, because what we're gonna do now is we're going to go right back and trade that $50,000 right back, and you'll see these numbers. Yep, see, there it went. There's equalize it just a little bit more. What it's doing is Tinyman itself is doing this. It's selling things back and forth amongst itself to re-equalize the prices. All right. Let's just go through this one more time. Manage. All right. We're not going to get too much closer than that. That's, you can see it popped a little bit back and forth. All right, but remember we had 299 at first. Now we're up to 312 and this. Now let's go back. Let's take our $50,000 and let's swap it back into the 948 Algorand. All right, and see what happens over here. So we're going to swap. We're going to confirm swap. We're going to confirm there. We're going to sign the transaction, and we are going to now wait 4.5 seconds for this transaction to happen. And after it does, we get to watch some confetti. Confetti! We're going to redeem our little bit that happened because of the price difference, because when you do a $50,000 transaction, the price is going to change a little bit, and you're going to have you're going to have some excess Algo tokens. All right, but we already got them back. Okay, let's see what happened over here. So remember, we were at 299 before. We went up to 312. Now let's see what we go back down to. Boom, boom, 298. Now, you say, oh my God, we got ripped off. Well, no, because as you can see, the price hasn't equalized yet. So we're going to need to bring this price up and this price down. You bring this price up by creating demand. So you watch here. Remember we had, I think it was 299.48. I bet we will end up, after the prices equalize, at a little bit of a gain. If not, it simply has to do with the price fluctuations and the things that are happening, and it's all, it's all not working as smoothly as it will once there's more transactions happening and the prices get more established. But I think this is enough to kind of show you what the basics are going to be involved in providing liquidity on Tinyman. All right, there we went. Prices equalized. As you can see, I didn't pay too close attention to the cash, but we'll have a little bit more cash. We'll have a little bit more value in the fees. We have 1.46 more of $100,000 worth of sales, basically, is what we earn there. But as I said earlier, that's only a portion of what we're going to be getting. Especially at the beginning, we're going to be getting those liquidity mining incentives that are going to be just free Algorand for participating. All right, I think that's about all I wanted to cover in this one. I hope you guys got something out of that. I know all these things are a little bit confusing. Sometimes it's easier just to see them in action, and so I hope that in action helped you understand a little bit more of what's happening with these. There's just a complete wealth of information on YouTube and everywhere online. Just do a Google search for what is an automatic market maker if you want to have more of a clear understanding of exactly what it is. If this wasn't, if it is clear to you now, I'd appreciate a like. If there's anything I didn't cover that you would like me to, you comment down below. If this was something that was interesting and you want to learn more about things that are going to be happening in the Algorand DeFi ecosystem, subscribe. I'm going to be covering a bunch of stuff like this in the future, and we're growing this channel. I really appreciate all the people who are watching, all the people who are subscribing. Big shout out to you guys. I'm super happy to be growing at the pace that we are, even though it's slow. But hey, we just started, and I'm going to grow along with the Algorand ecosystem, hopefully, and I want you guys to come along with me. So like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate you guys. Have a great day.